Hello friends, my name is Ajay Kumar. Today I am sharing with you Power BI interview questions with position for data analytics. I am sharing with you top 20 Power BI interview basic questions. Question number 1. What is the Power BI? Power BI is a collection of business intelligence tools, technique and process that he used to extract the valuable information from the raw business data by connecting and transforming and visualizations raw data sets from multiple sources. It provides the right tools and create interactive dashboards and live reports that can be shared and published on the various platforms to help business users and stakeholders make the better decision. With the competitive and highly recognized categorized information, planner and decision makers can be track their performance in the market. Question number 2. What are the essentials application for the Power BI? The answer is Power BI mainly using by five types of essentials. First is PMO, Project Management Office. Second is Business Analytics and Data Analytics. Third is Developer and Database Administrator. Fourth is IT team and IT professionals. Fifth number is Consumer for end user reports. And last is Data Scientist. Question number 10. What are the different types of filter in Power BI? Guys, this is the most important questions. Answer is Power BI provide the variety of options to filter reports and data visualization. The following are the list of filter types. Filter 1. Visual level filters. These filters work on only individual visualization, reducing the amount of the data visualizations can see. Moreover, visual level filter can be both data and calculation. Filter number 2. Page level filter. These filters work at the report page level filter. Different pages, same report can be have the different page level filter. And filter number 3. Report level filter. There are a work on the entire reports, filtering all the pages and visualization, including the report. We know that the Power BI is a visual heavy interaction feature with the make filter and report of a bridge. Visual interaction are useful, but they come with the some limitation. The filter is not save a part of the report. Whenever you open a report, you can begin to play with visuals filter, but there is no way to store the filter in the saved report. The filter is always visible. Sometimes you want to filter to enter report, but you don't want any visual indication of the filter being applied. Question number 4. Name out of three important Power BI tools. The answer is there are three important Power BI tools are Power BI Desktop. It is used to desktop computers. Second is Power BI Services. It is an online software as a service tool. And number 3, mobile Power BI apps. They are used for iOS and Android version devices. Question number 5. What are the drawbacks of using the Power BI? Answer is here are the main drawbacks of Power BI. First is dashboards and report only shared with the users having identical email domains. Second is Power BI does not mix imported data which is extracted from real-time connections. Third is Power BI can't accept the file size larger than 1 GB. And fourth is dashboard does not accept or pass user account or other entity parameter. Question number 6. Where is the data stored in Power BI? The answer is when the data is invested into the Power BI, it is basically stored in fact and dimension tables. Fact table, the central table is a star schema of a data warehouse. A fact table stores in quantitative information for analysis and it is not normalized in most cases. And second is dimension table. It is just another table in the star schema that is used to store attributes and dimensions that are describe objects stored in the fact table. Question number 7. Where is DEX and what is the DEX? To Basic calculation and data analysis on data in Power Pivot. We use the data analysis expression DEX. It is a formula used to compute the calculated column and calculated field. DEX work on column values and DEX cannot modify the inserted data. We can create the calculated column and measure with DEX, but we can't calculate row using DEX and sample DEX formula syntax. Like for the measure name to total sales and calculate equal to sum of the value in sales amount column in the sales table. Question number 8. What are the data types of DEX? The data types of DEX are number 1 numeric, number 2 boolean, number 3 date and time, number 4 string, and number 5 decimal. Question number 9. What the data sources can be Power BI connect to? The following data sets support direct query in Power BI also follows. Answer is Amazon Redshift. Number 2 Azure Data Explorer. Number 3 AtScale Beta. Number 4 Azure SQL Database. Number 5 Azure HD Insights Sparks. Number 6 Google BigQuery. Number 7 Azure SQL Data Warehouse. And number 8 SD Insights the interactive query. Question number 10. What are the building blocks in Power BI? The answer is first is the visualizations. Visualization is the visual representation of data example like pie chart, line graph chart, side by the sidebar chart, graphical presentation of the sources, data on the top, graphical map, tree, etc. The second number is data sets. Data sets is a collection of the data in Power BI uses to create its visualization and the examples like Excel sheet, Oracle, SQL Server, database. Number 3 reports. Reports is the collection of the visualization to appear together one and one more pages. Example sales by country, state by city report, logistic performance, logistic reports, product reports, etc. Option number 4 dashboard is single layer of presentation of multiple visualizations. We can't integrate one more visuals into the page layer. Example, sales dashboard can be pie chart, geographical and bar charts. And fifth number, tile is the single visualization in the report on dashboard. Example, pie chart in dashboard charts report. Question number 11. What is the Power BI publisher for Excel? The answer is you can use Power BI publisher for Excel to pin a range, pivot table and charts to Power BI. There user can be manage the files, refresh them, remove and then Excels. Pin item must be removed in the dashboard in services, removing Excel only, deletes and actions. Third is the Power BI publisher is Excel can be used to connect from Excel datasets that are hosted in the Power BI services. And fourth is an Excel pivot table is generated with the connection in ODC file to data in Azure. The publisher install a necessary drivers local machine in the established connectivity. Question number 12. Why might you have a table in the model without any relationship to the other tables? There are mainly two reasons. The answer is there are mainly two reasons why we would have table without relation in our model. The first example is a disconnected table might be used in present the user with the parameter values to be exposed and selected in slicer. Dex matrix could retrieve the selection and use the other calculation in matrix. And second option is the disconnect table may also the placeholder for matrix in the user interface. It may not contain any row of data in columns could be hidden, but all our matrix are visible. Question number 13. How to represent the different level of hierarchy of the data in one single visualizations? Answer is step 1. Create the hierarchy by grouping in the required data from the data types and pull that into also axis tab on 11 drill down option by the clicking on the down arrow on the chart. And second step is pull all the hierarchy columns in separately into the axis pane in the order of the hierarchy and enable to drill down features. Action by clicking on the down arrow on the chart. Note both step 1 step 2 serve the same purpose. Question number 14. Name some commonly used tasks in the query editor. The answer is first is connected to the data, second is shape and combine data, third is group rows, fourth is pivot table columns, fifth is create custom columns, and sixth is query formulas. The question number 15, give examples of the data sources which will refresh in real time. The answer is Power BI currently support different types of streaming datasets. You can directly stream the data using push URL to powerbi.com services. Power BI also support streaming data sources from PubNum, which is the infrastructure of service provider. And second is the third option is the Azure Stream Analytics, which is built on a top of the Azure service. But and we have you can't select streaming the data. Go to the Power BI Azure destinations. Here is a sample report with the streaming data. Question number 16 is does the gateway have to be installed on the same machine as its data sources? The answer is no, the gateway connects to its data sources by using the provided connection information. In this sense, think of the gateway as a client application. It just needs to connect to the server that has the provided by the name. Question number 17. What is the difference between Power BI and Power BI Pro? The answer is Power BI provide the different feature for the users to get started with the data such a unique way. Power BI Pro it holds some and the Power BI Pro it holds some extra features added to the Power BI feature like higher storage capacity, data refresh, scheduling the interactive live data sources. Question number 18. How can use perform dynamic filter in the Power BI? The answer is dynamic filter in the Power BI done using the following steps. Once all the data are set up and published to the detailed report in Power BI, publish to group workspace, create the filter link, create a desk calculator column, publish overview report. Question number 19. What happened by the clicking on the single information? Point in of the various visuals in a report. The answer is when you click a single information point data gets select and copied the clipboard. Moreover, the copied data can be pasted in any place according to the requirement. Question number 20. What is the Power BI Designer? The answer is it is a standalone application where we can make a Power BI report and upload it to powerbi.com. It does not require Excel actually. It is a combination of the Power Query, Power Pivot and Power BI.